This guy's just here, back with another video. You read the title. You can see that we have a potential massive move incoming. As you can see, without wasting time, you have a massive bull flag forming for Bitcoin. So we need to be covering all the relevant scenarios and what's likely to be happening, as you can view this as a retest before a massive move down, because we actually broke down from this bullish pennant we covered a few days ago. So make sure to be staying tuned to be seeing my bias. I have the liquidation heat maps ready. I have a potential position ready as well. So make sure to smash up that like button. Let's try get above 10 likes this video. That'd be absolutely amazing. And with that being said, let's go straight away in towards this banger. Bow. So it is a weekend that we're trading in right now. So volatility typically is a little bit low. However, Bitcoin has been positive for the day already. So Bitcoin is just about a 0.5% up right now. And yeah, not major moves. It's just floating up from the recent dump that we had on Friday. So nothing major to be covering right now. We're consolidating in this pattern. But again, a massive move is incoming in my opinion. And I do think that the move is going to be up, since we had a previous move towards the upside. And now we're having this consolidation. And every time you have a consolidation after a previous move up that looks like this, it's typically looking like a bullish pattern, because it's in a formation of a pennant, and the technical textbook kind of definition will tell you that the probability of a move towards the upside is more likely. So in my opinion, that's what we're going to be looking at for Bitcoin, and this is why I'm taking a Bitcoin position, and I'm taking it on HyroTrader, and I'm taking it on PropW as well. So make sure you can see right now it's at break even, about $6 down, with the margin, so 100x leverage, big trade. The position size is about $67,000 position right now. And on PropW, you can see I have a trade open right now as well. So I've literally just opened these positions. And if you want to be opening the same positions as me, then you know where to find the links for the two platforms that I am using. But back to the analysis, you can see that we're testing this pennant, and in my opinion, I don't think that this is going to be a retest towards the downside. There's a lot of people short in the Bitcoin price, and there's a lot of liquidity towards the downside. However, I would not be getting fooled, because once the liquidity gets taken, I think that we could see something similar to this, or we just explode towards the upside without any pullbacks. So let's have a look at the liquidity heat maps and see what's going on. And obviously you can see, I could just refresh the 1 week liquidation heat map, and then you can see for yourself that the majority of the downside liquidity has already been taken, and the majority resides just around 120k. And once you hit that liquidity, typically as it acts as fuel to the fire. So once you hit 120k, it's likely to be teleport towards 125 and onwards. So in my opinion, I'm not going to be getting bearish. I'm not going to be thinking that we're retesting this bullish or this pennant and we're going to be coming to the downside. I think it's more likely we're going to see some sort of an explosion towards the upside. So I will not be getting too complacent here, and I'll be establishing positions. You can see we tapped into this fair value gap, and we've got an immediate move towards the upside. And actually, there was some news as well that there was one seller actually selling the Bitcoin price on Friday. So that was yesterday. And of course, this is huge manipulation. And typically, you come in towards these gaps, you mitigate the gap by filling it, and then that's where you start to move towards the upside. We also had a CME gap as well around this area that I covered in my previous video. And yeah, we haven't fully filled that gap, but it looks like it's been front run. And a lot of the times, you don't 100% have to fill the CME gaps. You typically just start to move towards the upside, and you fill it in the next bear market, or after you run up, you do get some sort of a flash crash maybe perhaps that fills the gap, and then that's where you could reconsolidate before maybe you get one more final like move towards 160s or 140s. So that's what I'm thinking so far for the Bitcoin price. But let's take it a step at a time. I'm not really going to be thinking that far. And yeah, I pointed out this bear trap for Bitcoin on the previous video yesterday, and I said that this dip is going to be for buying in my opinion. And you can see already we have confirmed that deviation, and we're above the 50 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame, which is in pink. So in my opinion, I'm taking a position now. I think it's likely for us to go towards the upside, and I have a reasonable stop loss. So it's looking like, yeah, it looks like the Bitcoin price is going to be following the global liquidity, and this dip is going to be shallow. It's going to be a bear trap, and it's likely we can move towards the upside now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. I covered the ETF flows yesterday, and you can see we had some outflows recently for Bitcoin, but on Ethereum, it's just been inflows. So it's looking like the institutions are clocking that altcoin season is likely to happen. We have Bitcoin dominance actually starting to reject towards the downside. So you can see Bitcoin dominance is starting to fall, and USDT dominance has been falling already, that we've been confirming. So money's flowing into Ethereum. And this circle was drawn yesterday as we were dumping. You can see we've got a beautiful reaction towards the upside. Now we're retesting, so I think Ethereum's another trade you can be taken. If you look very carefully, you have some sort of a inverse head and shoulders here, and you're testing a neckline here. So in my opinion, I think Ethereum is another trade I will be taking. So I've just said it now. Make sure to be taking Ethereum positions. I think I might take one Ethereum position on PropW and HyroTrader, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Ethereum is looking quite good right now. I think we're retesting this previous level of resistance that's now turning into a support. You're seeing the nice reaction here. So if we can just consolidate into Sunday and start to pump, then I think that Ethereum's going to be seeing its next leg higher. It's possible that we can go for this liquidity below us. However, I do think that the probability of us going up is a lot more higher. You can see that we're consolidating just here in and around this resistance level. So we need to be seeing if this is just going to be a trap or we move up and come down, because sometimes when you have this Wyckoff schematic playing out, you do get this sign of strength where you just consolidate around the resistance, try it a couple of times before you actually break up. So do be prepared if you do see Ethereum move up and then get a rejection in towards next week and we start to consolidate in towards August, because we haven't got the monthly close yet. So there is a lot of volatility around the monthly close. So that's one thing I will be prepared for. So at the minute, I've only taken Bitcoin with a reasonable stop loss. But yeah, Ethereum is one position I will be considering. So actually, until I pull the trigger and I show you guys I've taken Ethereum, let's just wait as a community. And again, this is part of the reason I do encourage you join the VIP group that I will be announcing in a second. But yeah, I think that taking positions now, I will be alerting them in my VIP group. So if you're liking the video and you're agreeing with my opinion, make sure to smash up that like button first of all, and also make sure to check out our first link down below. So that first link down below is for HyroTrader. Now HyroTrader is a crypto proprietary trading firm, and using my link, you can get a nice 5% off, which will definitely help to support the channel also. That will get you a nice discount too with your purchase. That's code JEZA to get 5% off your valuation over there. Now you may ask, what is HyroTrader and what is this partnership that I do have with HyroTrader? And I'll just explain that quickly. So as you can see by the website, HyroTrader is a crypto proprietary trading firm offering you up to 200k to trade with. So in my opinion, I believe that we're going to have a massive altcoin season and Bitcoin is still going to go a lot higher. So this is one way to make a lot of money if you don't have a lot of capital to start with in your Bybit account. Now, one reason I recommend HyroTrader is the fact that you get to trade on Bybit. So I've literally just taken a Bitcoin position right now, and you can see that I'm taking on Bybit as well, and it's looking the exact same. So all you're using is the demo trading feature, and it's actually using API to copy your trades onto the HyroTrader platform, so you can be getting paid if you're making a lot of profit. So if I scroll down, you can see that you have different challenge sizes. You can go for a challenge size up to 200k, but for example, if you wanted to go for a 10k account, you can see that you get nice discount with my code JEZA, and that gives you a nice 5% off. And of course, you have different phases that you have to go for. So you can go for a one-step challenge or a two-step challenge. One-step challenge, you do have less of a drawdown. However, the two-step challenge, you have more drawdown to go with, and your profit target is a little bit more, and you have 2 phases instead of 1. However, once you do pass the challenge, you do get your money back using a two-step challenge. So I definitely do recommend that you go for the two-step challenge if you are definitely interested. Now looking at the second link, you have reviews, and for whatever reason, if you don't want to be using HyroTrader, you can see over here that I have a second link over here for PropW, and PropW is another crypto proprietary trading firm that allows you to trade just like you're trading on CoinW. So it's a subsidiary, and I definitely recommend that you check out that second link if you don't want to be using HyroTrader for whatever reason. But yes guys, as you can see, I'm going to be having a private VIP group with HyroTrader, and definitely, if you guys purchase an account, make sure to be messaging me on Telegram, and I'll add you guys to the group where I'm going to be alerting trade signals. So just check the description, my Telegram's right here. Once you do purchase the challenge, make sure to send me confirmation of that, and I'll add you guys to the group. So definitely be checking out HyroTrader if you want to be getting involved in that. So yeah, that'll be it for the video. Make sure to be following me on X if you're enjoying the content, and you'll be seeing me posting on X very soon. I post the videos, but however, I'll be posting more content, more alpha very soon. I'm just in the process of just waiting for more quality things since it's summer. You know, volatility tends to be a little bit lower and the alpha isn't the best. So I will be bringing more updates very soon. So make sure to be following me on X so that you're not missing out on that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed rest of your day. Peace guys. See ya. Bye bye.